In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm backing back 3 times now. When I do that, you know, back the fuck up. Back the fuck up, nigga. Back the fuck up, nigga. I'm telling you, bitch, you know what? I'm backing back 3 times now. When I do that, you know, back the fuck up. Back the fuck up, nigga. Back the fuck up, nigga. I'm telling you, bitch, you know what?
Let's talk about real life issues, love and relationships. Let's have a good time with the missus, yeah. Celebrities. Let's talk about current events. Let's talk about things you don't see on regular TV. So join in on PGT Time. PGT Time. Tune in on PGT Time. PGT Time. Come join us on PGT Time. PGT Time. Join us on PGT Time. PGT Time. Yeah.
But I didn't get married just because he was fun. I got married because we make hell nervous. I got married because I got a vision for what we could do in the earth. I got married because I believe me and him are unstoppable. So you need a rider. Let me get gangster with it for a minute. You need to marry a rider. You need to marry somebody who will go down into hell with you and take back everything the devil stole from you. I got a vision for my marriage. I got a generational curse to break. I got the statistics to prove wrong. I'm not doing what's always been done.
It was one thing that I always tend to do. Like when I'm someplace and I'm somewhere, anywhere, no matter where. Mostly the malls or places out to eat. And I see a man out with his daughter. It fucks with me. Because I remember those daddy-daughter dates. And I remember us laughing, coming up out of there. I remember that. And it fucked with me so bad. And I be wanting to tell that man, take all the pictures in the world. Take videos of leaving out, going in, sitting down. Because you never fucking know.
Would you know my name if I saw you in heaven? Would it be the same if I saw you in heaven? Oh, I must be strong and carry on, 'cause I know I don't belong here in heaven. Oh, oh. I saw you in heaven,
Where the fuck could you make that face?
Would you help me stand?
You got a boo-boo?
No.
If I saw you in heaven, oh, I'll find my way through night and day, 'cause I know I just can't stay here in heaven. Oh, oh, here in heaven. Oh, 'cause I don't belong here in heaven.
What's a father? A father is more than a title. He's the sturdy pillar of strength, the gentle guide, and the silent architect of our dreams. He's the one who stands tall in the face of challenges, imparting lessons of resilience, determination, and the value of hard work.
It's the girl, the Mrs. Baby, the Mrs. with the kisses. Mwah. Ooh, that was with eyes closed, baby. With eyes closed. And y'all already know who that is back there in the bed. Now he in the front.
What up, though? It's your boy Pools your barber.
Ooh, baby, we look a little light skinned. Just a little bit.
Yeah, we bright.
Light bright. Well, I love it. You need to come up some more. you need to come up some more. Because you fading away. Pooh fading away, baby. Fading away. Oh, he want me to scoot over. Hold on, y'all. We trying to get it together. There. You in there. You just need to sit up. But you in there. Anyways, y'all. Welcome to our Peachy Thoughts. A married couple's point of view. And who y'all just saw was the tribute video for Charity Darula Johnson, baby. This young lady was 13 years old and she was murdered. Right there in Chicago, baby. The Chi-Town, baby. The Chi-Town. And her mom and her dad came on the show. So I would love it if you guys would go to YouTube. When you get some free time, go to YouTube and you will actually see the family on Peachy Tea Time. So every show that you guys see will have a tribute video on it, whether it's at the beginning, whether it's at the end, or whether it's where when the commercials come on. So it'll be mixed up, but you will see a tribute video because what we are doing is basically spreading awareness, keeping their loved one name alive. And that is for every family that has came on to Peachy Tea Time. It was a possibility we may make a change. It's a possibility. But right now, it's considered for the families that has already been on Peachy Tea Time. And baby, we got a whole lot of them. Unfortunately, we got a whole lot of families to show their loved one. And their loved one get 2 full weeks, baby. 2 full weeks of the spotlight, okay? 2 full weeks. Let me bring that down so y'all can see. All right, there you go. Now y'all can see the full flyer. Charity Darula Johnson, rest in peace. It is beautiful, absolutely beautiful young lady. 13 years old, killed in Chicago. And I remember this story. She ended up going to go fight. But when she got there, they didn't fight. But adults got involved and she ended up losing her life. So she is the 2-week spotlight. So, all right, y'all, let's go ahead and move on. Don't forget to vote. You cannot forget to vote, y'all. PGT Time Podcast of the Year. We have been nominated. So please make sure you vote. Go to yoatlraps.com. That's with an S. Look up at the top right corner and you just click on page 2. That's all you gotta do. Click on page 2, like scroll down to the podcast of the year. Okay. Ooh, he really gone now. He really gone. Looking like Casper. In and out. Don't worry. He'll get tired of it, y'all. He'll get tired of it. He'll fix himself. He'll come up closer. Because that's all he got to do is just come a little closer to me. Oh! That's something I just made up. So, we finna get started, y'all. I cannot wait till we talk about Pastor Floyd. Pastor Ricky Floyd, baby. They just hit us with the video. Baby. If I posted it on my page, it done went viral already. Don't worry, y'all seen it in the beginning. We're going to see it again. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about the news broadcast. They came out just as well. Baby, I ain't know if it was going to come or not. I said, I need to see some video. We need to see some footage, okay? But first, before we get into that, we got to get into this other story that I posted for you guys to see, which was the young lady, Kimani, I think that's how you pronounce her name. Kimani. And she is also 13 years old. Same age as Messiah Harris. Anyways, 13 years old, and she is missing. Posted the video on my page, and everybody was in an uproar. And I was too. This definitely should not have happened to this young lady. We don't know the full details. All we know is this little girl was taken from her home. So let's go ahead and get started. This is the video that I posted on my page. Then we're going to get into the update video. Here we go.
For help to help find a 13-year-old who's been missing now for more than 2 days. Her name is Kimani Lateague, and Alexis Means spoke with her family members today. Alexis, what are they telling you?
Well, Sasha, the Toledo Police Department, they went out and they talked to the grandmother today. The grandmother says the teen has never run away. She did not show up for school on Monday, and when you call her cell phone, it goes straight to voicemail.
I just want her to come home safely. I mean, she's not in trouble. She hasn't been in trouble.
This is a picture of Spring Elementary student Kimani Lateague. The teen has not been seen since Sunday evening after 10 p.m. Her grandmother says she came home from work and the door was unlocked.
It was Monday morning.
Okay.
And when I came home, she wasn't here. Of course, she was supposed to have been on her way to school, but according to the way that the house was set up, once I got here, because it was in complete disarray, she wasn't here. So I called the school so that I can talk to her, and they said that she wasn't there.
She says Kimani's keys were at the house along with her glasses. Her grandmother says the 13-year-old can't see without them. She also told me the stove was on and you could smell gas.
Other than her and I, it's just the 2 dogs in the house. So who cut it on? So that was kind of suspicious. Then her glasses and her underclothes were by the couch in the front room. Her pajamas were in the dining room in the floor.
Her family handed out flyers telling people if they see her to call police. The teen's grandmother says she's not the type of kid to run off.
She always calls me and asks me prior to going somewhere, can she go? She's a latchkey kid, so she has her own keys for the home. She has a phone just in case anything happens. She can contact somebody. She's very responsible.
Kimani's father says he saw his daughter late Sunday night after she called him afraid to be home alone.
I came over here because she said that if it seemed like somebody was trying to break into the house. So I sat for an hour, me and my cousin, we sat over here. And we left around like 12:30ish.
The girl went missing from Elm and Bronson. Toledo police are investigating.
They came inside, they looked around, the officer requested to see her room, how it was set up and all of that, and she went through some of her things, but they didn't take anything.
And Toledo police say that if you know the whereabouts of this young little girl, to call Crime Stop.
Oh, I don't know what that was, y'all. I told Pooh he was coming on, messing it up. He said, nah, that's you messing it up. But anyways, so I've been posting this video. Earlier this week I posted it. We all was just in a big uproar. Why did this daddy leave? Why did this daddy didn't spend the night? Why didn't this daddy take this baby with him? He just came and stayed for an hour. He came with his cousin. They stayed for an hour, but the baby said, and she's not a baby, she's 13, but she's still a baby. The baby said she heard somebody trying to break in. So I wouldn't want to leave my child there till the next morning. And why you ain't got your child? Now we're going to actually hear, we ain't heard from the mama yet, but you about to hear from the mama. I didn't even know that the mama even existed. Because all we know was grandma and daddy. And grandma and daddy didn't shed not one tear. I'm just saying. What you say about this, baby?
Nothing.
Nothing? Nothing at all.
Keep it going.
What about the daddy? And the daddy not showing no emotions, or the daddy leaving and not staying? I mean, you have nothing to say.
I don't know the circumstances.
You just heard. You didn't hear the story?
Are they a relationship?
Did you have the headphones on?
I can hear it without the headphones.
Okay, that's why he has nothing to say, you guys. He doesn't have his headphones on. Now, the show, you can hear it through my headphones because it's loud, but
I can hear it through my
you'll be
headphones.
able. Oh, he said he can hear it through his headphones too, y'all. I'm sure he'd be able to hear a lot better if he had them on, and then maybe he would have had something to say on that video. I mean, everyone has something to say on that video, and you literally sat here and just said you have nothing to say at all.
Tragic.
You're fading away.
It's tragic. It's very tragic. It's sad.
What about the daddy and the daddy leaving?
Didn't I just
Never mind. Tell me what did you just tell me?
He left. I told
That's
you.
why I'm telling y'all, if this was pre-recorded, all that I would have edited out. I would have edited all that out. Y'all lucky we laughed. Y'all so lucky we laughed. Because y'all would have missed all that. Y'all would have missed all that. But anyways, we finna go on here and get to the next video. Maybe he'll have something to say after that. I don't know.
Let's see.
Y'all, we still on the same subject. He done turned off the camera.
Oh.
See?
Oh.
Never mind. I was gonna say something, but I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. He get on my nerves, y'all. I'm not playing. Put gets on my nerves. Here we go.
Now, the search continues today for a missing 13-year-old in North Toledo. Kimani Lateague was last seen in the early hours of Tuesday morning. Lateague's family says she was not answering her phone, and that behavior was out of the ordinary for her. WTOL 11 followed a search party that was organized this afternoon and spoke to Lateague's mother, who lives in Cleveland. She says the last few days have taken an emotional toll on her.
It would be the world to me. Like this, I hate to, I don't like cursing, but honestly, this is breaking me. I've been falling the apart since I found out. I've legitimately been on social media since the minute I found out, spreading awareness, sending out flyers, contact information, anything to get my baby home. I have not slept in 3 days. I have not ate in 3 days.
If you have any information that could lead to Kimani's whereabouts, you are asked to contact Toledo Police, or you can simply call the Crime Stoppers hotline.
Gosh. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. So, I'm playing the clips a little different. You know, I ain't had time to do everything, but don't worry about it. We still gonna get through this.
Get through this.
Yeah, we're gonna try our best.
I'm gonna try my best to get through this.
And so am I. So am I. Exactly.
We need to redo the whole song.
Why?
Let's talk about real life issues.
And then what? Instagram finally cut off. I don't know why. Disconnected. Unable to stream. That's because I hit the stop. I hit the button. Okay. So I'm sorry, y'all. I want to see if I can try to get them back on. I don't think I can. I don't even think they was ever. Nope, I can't. I don't think they was ever really on. But anyway, sorry, Instagram. I'm sorry. I apologize. But
yeah, she apologizing and y'all can't see it.
So I can't see it unless they ran over the Facebook. No, unless they ran over the Facebook. If they ran over the Facebook, YouTube, Roku TV, they heard everything I had to say, baby. Everything. So y'all, please keep looking for this little girl. Her underclothes was inside the living room, along with her glasses. Her pajamas was in the dining room. The house was a mess. This is scary. This is very, very scary. My heart goes out to the family. They just didn't show emotions. I guess every family don't show emotion, or every person don't show emotion. So I don't know. So y'all, let's go ahead and get into the pastor. Grandma got home, I think she said 9 or 10 that morning. Daddy said he left at 12:30 that morning.
When did they find everything out?
When Grandma got home at 10.
So when
9 or 10.
So when did the news get a hold of it?
I don't know when the news got a hold of it.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
They didn't say, well, the news got here and got a hold of it at such and such time. They didn't say that.
No. I'm not saying at such and such time. I'm just saying if they made the 6 o'clock news, you know they got to them earlier than 6 o'clock.
Well, that was on. That was early. I think it was earlier than 6, because I got it the same day that it happened. So it wasn't a day ago. It was minutes ago when I got it. When I got a hold of it. So yeah, it was the same day. So, anyways, y'all, we finna go ahead. I just want to make sure that I let y'all know that this little girl is missing. They are doing search parties for her. Anybody that's watching that's in that town, in that area, please go and help this family with the search party.
They in Ohio?
They are in Ohio, Toledo, Ohio. Yep. So if y'all are there in Toledo, Ohio, please go and help this family. Please go and help this family. All right, y'all. Here we go. Let's get into this next clip. All right. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is the pastor. Y'all made it just in time for the ones that just came through. The ones that just came through. You made it just in time. So let's go ahead and play this first, and then we'll get into the news broadcast.
I'm backing back 3 times now. When I do that, you know, back the fuck up. Back the fuck up, nigga. Back the fuck up, nigga. I'm telling you, bitch. You know what?
All right, John. I mean, what y'all think? I'm gonna need y'all in the comments on this one. What do you all think about that video? And I'm gonna play it again after the news broadcast. But what do you guys think about that video? Women, if a man, I don't care if it was a pastor, if he was charging at you like that, what would you do? What would you be thinking? And you guys know,
I wish you would.
I wish you would, especially when you know you carrying. When you know you carrying, yeah, anything can happen. Now, I showed y'all, what did I show y'all? I showed y'all on Wednesday, I think it was Wednesday, that the pastor, that's Samantha, because her name is Samantha. Samantha ended up getting bond. She got bond. She bonded out. I showed y'all her walking out the jail and everything. And that was on Wednesday. Yep, she got out of jail on Wednesday. All right, we back, y'all. We're back.
That's what that is.
That's what that was.
Yep.
So hopefully, y'all still in the building. I'm looking at my phone. Let me see. Y'all should be able to hear us. Can y'all hear us?
Yeah. If they can't, they show.
They can read it. Y'all can read us.
Closed caption.
I'm just checking to make sure that y'all can hear us. So I just I'm pulling it back up on my phone. I'm just checking. Okay. Yep. Yeah, I can hear us. All right. The devil is a lie. The devil is a lie. Pastor Ricky Floyd better go. He said, "Stop! Don't you tell no more." Okay, let me quit. Rest in peace. Rest in peace to Pastor Ricky Floyd. Rest in peace. I don't mean no harm, y'all. Not at all to Memphis. My condolences to all of y'all. Okay? So, let's go ahead. Yeah, we got a bunch of folks in the building. Hey, Tina. Tina said, hello, Peachy. Something ain't right about this situation. Something ain't right. You're right. Something ain't right. I see Audra in the building. Hey, Audra. I was like, yes, we can hear you now. All right, y'all. So let's get into this video. Here we go.
News leader, the shooting death of a beloved pastor and prominent leader in Memphis left plenty of people stunned, many asking, why would anyone kill Pastor Ricky Floyd? Well, tonight, only on News Channel 3, video showing a portion of what happened the night Pastor Floyd was shot to death. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Greg Hurst.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Skurlock. WREG has viewed the video provided to us by the attorneys of the woman charged with shooting Floyd. We have carefully considered the weight of what's shown and the sensitivity to all involved in this tragedy. But we also believe it's an important part of the story and one you deserve to see. Here's WREG investigator April Thompson.
Plenty of speculation surrounding the shooting of Pastor Ricky Floyd outside Momma's Bar and Kitchen March 12th. Phone video captured what appears to be some of the final moments of Pastor Floyd's life. It shows the Tahoe truck he is in putting on brakes, Pastor Floyd getting out, walking toward the person shooting the video as they yell to back up.
I'm backing back 3 times now. When I do that, you know, back the up.
Back up. Then the video drops out. WREG sat down with the attorneys for Samantha Marion, charged with shooting Pastor Floyd to death. They say the video speaks for itself.
The video does not capture the gunfire that would have taken place probably maybe 3 or 4 seconds later, but it clearly shows him approaching her aggressively after being told several times to stop and that he should not be, walking up on her like that.
Keith Perry says his client, Samantha Marion, was behind the camera shooting the video, and it came after Marion and a man she had met that night got into a heated religion discussion with Pastor Floyd inside the bar. Perry says when everyone was leaving, Pastor Floyd walked toward Marion, and the man got between them.
He stands in front of Reverend Floyd. He's knocked to the ground by Reverend Floyd, and when he does, the back of his head hits the pavement, and he becomes a little stunned or dazed. Reverend Floyd then takes the telephone of Miss Marion, and he throws it to the ground, and he hurled a couple of insults or what have you, and then starts to walk off.
That's when he says Samantha Marion picks up her phone and starts videoing the license plate of the truck, since she had never met Floyd before. That's where the video picks up.
Whatever triggered him, he was upset with Mrs. Marion. He fought through two individuals to get to her, and watching him storm from the vehicle and approach her, it was clear that his intentions was definitely not to give her a hug and say, hey, let's work this out. But he had aggression in his heart and in his mind.
WREG acknowledges that this is only one piece of video from that night, and it does not include what police have described as Pastor Floyd holding his hands up and walking backwards away from Marion before falling to the ground. Out of respect for Pastor Floyd's family, WREG reached out to a family spokesperson and shared the video. It was their first time seeing it.
At this difficult time, we're just totally focused on prayer and maintaining our faith in the justice system. We trust that it will fulfill its purpose and provide us the answers and the accountability that is essential right now.
But Marion's attorneys believe the video shows their client was defending herself, and that should have been taken into consideration when she was in jail 7 days and given a $100,000 bond.
You're witnessing a person that has just been assaulted and is getting a tag number and trying to do what they're supposed to do, and you're witnessing a person who, despite the great 58 years that he has lived, and we're not asking anybody in the public to measure him by that last 30 minutes of his life or what have you, but for that last 30 minutes was angry.
For your news leader in Memphis, April Thompson, WREG News Channel 3.
All right, a part of the evidence in this case, and another prosecutor has been called in to handle this case because of DA Steve Morore's relationship with Pastor Floyd. The two served on a number of committees and boards together. But Marion's attorneys believe the case has become political, saying lower bail has been given to people charged with bigger crimes than what they say is a case of self-defense.
I'm backing back 3 times now. When I do that, you know, back the fuck up. Back the fuck up, nigga. Back the fuck up, nigga. I'm telling you, bitch. You know what?
Whew. All I'm saying is, me personally, I should have my church hat on. Y'all know what it is when I have my church hat on. I should have my church hat on, and I should be telling y'all that this young lady, Samantha Marion, should not have to go back to jail or to prison. That's truly how I feel. It seemed like everything added up. From the time that she said she didn't know him, we started hearing bits and pieces. I'm sorry. From the beginning, we was hearing bits and pieces. But everything couldn't come out. That's why I be telling folks, police, they be knowing some things. They just can't tell all y'all everything. But they be knowing some stuff. They been had this video. They been had this tape. But we ain't know nothing until yesterday. Today, I'm sorry, till today. As far as that video. We saw that today. Now, I also feel like he was definitely aggressive. Like they said, he was not coming to give her no hug. He was not finna pray with her.
Don't look like he was finna beat her up, though.
What you think he was gonna do?
I don't know.
Just get it all in her face and scare her?
Possibly.
Or because she had the video going. Oh, excuse me, y'all. That was making him more and more angry. Made him want to come more and more at her.
Maybe he was just coming that way because all he wanted to do was knock that phone out of her hand at this point.
And he did. He did. He knocked it out her hand. I think that the reason.
I think she threw it when she went to draw down on him. That's
Huh?
Okay. She was trying to knock it. She had it. It was a fumble. And then you didn't see it no more. She dropped it.
Oh, you're saying that he never took it out of her hand or nothing. He did nothing with her phone.
He probably reached. And when he reached, she teached.
No, I disagree with that. I totally disagree with that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just totally do. It did end.
The video ended just like that. You didn't hear the gunshots. There were no gunshots.
No, you did not hear the shots.
It was more of the phone just fumbled, and then you didn't see nothing. But I guarantee you, there's more to that. That video didn't just stop.
They explained what happened. Was you paying any attention to the video?
What they say?
You didn't hear? No, I'm not finna go through that. But I'm not finna do this game with you, Poolie. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not. Y'all, we finna move along to the next one. Because they just sat there and explained everything. And you going to sit here and say that they didn't explain nothing at all.
We talking about
all you saw was the phone drop. And they didn't say nothing about what happened after the phone drop. That's why you need to put your headphones on. And then maybe you won't miss things. This is the second video that you done missed something. Because you don't have your headphones on. Y'all, we're finna get into this next video. Hopefully you don't miss this one. This next video is with Eugene Big U. He is appealing to the community, just like the pastor was. He gave to the community. He made sure the kids was good. He made sure if bills need to be paid, he was helping with the bills. He had his own nonprofit organization. But he has been arrested for RICO charges. That is not funny. They have found some of everything in his house. Like, it done got real bad and ugly. This man, the Green, and I should know his name. The Mind Green. Is that his name? The basketball player from Michigan. Draymond. I said it wrong. Sorry. Draymond Green. He got over on him. Yeah, I found out. Don't worry, I found out. But yeah, he took advantage of him. He took advantage of some more folks. Basketball players, probably some football players, all that. And then this ninja got the nerves to say, hey, y'all, go on live and say, hey, y'all, I'm on my way to turn myself in. See what these folks talking about. From what y'all about to hear, he could possibly be facing life in prison. So, let's go ahead and check this video out. Hopefully, Poolie will listen.
I was listening. The alarm went off. You heard it.
Here we go.
Eugene Henly turned himself in today. He and more than a dozen others are facing charges. NBC4's Darsha Phillips is in the newsroom for us tonight with details on the federal indictment. Darsha.
Eugene Henly, or Big U, is known as an anti-gang activist, but authorities say he is everything but that, using his prominent role in the South LA Crips gang to run a criminal enterprise. He was declared a fugitive earlier today. Henly did turn himself in, but first he recorded this video.
It's going to probably be my last video. I'm going to go turn myself in to see what's going on.
Eugene Henly, also known as Big U, posted this video to Instagram declaring his innocence.
It's crazy, but I'm going to go turn myself in, though. because I ain't did nothing.
Federal authorities say the music executive used his connections to the South Los Angeles Rolling 60s Crips gang to run a mafia-like organization, all while pretending to be a successful and charitable entrepreneur.
He has maintained the image of an entertainment industry entrepreneur running a music label and of somebody who gives back to the community here in Los Angeles, funding a South LA-based charity, developing options.
But the complaint unsealed today paints a very different picture, alleging Henley's Big U enterprise engaged in illegal activities, including extortion, robbery, murder, human trafficking, wire fraud, bank fraud, and other financial crimes.
It is one of a murderer, a thief, a liar, and a cheat.
Federal authorities say Henly murdered an aspiring musician in January of 2021 in Las Vegas and disposed of his body off of Interstate 15. Authorities also allege Henly used his charity for at-risk youth, developing options, as a front to hide his criminal activity.
Transporting prostitutes across state lines, extorting strip clubs, marijuana dispensaries, and other businesses, and fraudulently applying for COVID loans in the form of a business relief loan.
Henly is also accused of embezzling donations made to his charity by celebrities, professional athletes, and businesses. In total, 19 people were arrested in connection to these crimes. Henly was charged with conspiracy to violate the Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organization Act and faces a number of other charges. If convicted, he could face life in prison. Live in the newsroom tonight, I'm Darcy.
I just don't think they lying on this boy. I could be wrong. Who am I? I'm just somebody. Well, she just want to be in the camera so bad. And then she look right at the camera. Let me make sure my face is on here. But I got to act like I got to give my daddy a hug. It's okay, Kirsten. It's okay. Good night. Huh? I know. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and move right along. This is the next video. We still talking about Mr. Eugene, who think that he just finna go see what's going on.
He know he ain't going to see what's going on.
Exactly. That's why he said this is gonna be my last video.
That's his last video. You know what's
He already know what the deal is. So let's go ahead and look at this next video, y'all. Dang, I took it down. Here we go. All right, here we go. Oh, Eugene.
Prosecutors call him a murderer, thief, liar, and cheat. And tonight, hip-hop executive Eugene Henly Jr. is in custody, accused of running a mafia-like criminal enterprise in South L.A. Despite his image as an entrepreneur and community advocate, Henly is accused of running a syndicate involved in extortion, human trafficking, and the murder of an aspiring rapper.
KTLA's Carlos Salcedo is live in Hollywood with more on the charges. Carlos?
Monica Scherer, the alleged mastermind in all this, a longtime leader of a South LA street gang. Tonight, Henly turned himself into authorities after they announced serious criminal charges against him and 18 others.
Oh no, caught up in the middle, trying just a little.
Caught and captured. Music executive Eugene Henly Jr., also known as Big U, is no longer a fugitive. The 58-year-old was taken into custody Wednesday evening, accused of federal racketeering conspiracy charges.
An enterprise engaged in murder, extortion, robbery, human trafficking.
Hours earlier, federal authorities announced charges against 19 defendants, including Henly, a longtime leader of the Rolling 60s Crips street gang who allegedly used his influence as a so-called community activist to run a mafia-like enterprise.
Mr. Henly operated Big U Enterprises, a mafia-like organization that utilized Mr. Henly's stature and long-standing association with the Crips criminal street gang.
Henly is also accused of the 2021 murder of an aspiring rapper signed to his music label, dumping the victim's body in Vegas. The gang is well known in the music industry. The late rapper Nipsey Hussle was a longtime standing member.
Mr. Henly has been a known member of the Rolling 60s Crips since the 1980s, where he established his reputation and earned standing with fellow gang members. He has been able to use that standing to intimidate businesses and individuals and to commit various forms of violence.
We're here to help the people, transform the people.
Henly labeling himself as a man of the community. With nearly 300,000 followers on Instagram, he's accused of using his own youth charity, Developing Options, to defraud countless victims.
He has maintained the image of an entertainment industry entrepreneur running a music label and of somebody who gives back to the community here in Los Angeles. The facts alleged in the complaint paint a very different picture.
Now, 11 of Henly's associates were also arrested within the last 24 hours. Again, Henly turned himself in tonight. If convicted, he could face life in prison. Reporting live in Hollywood, Carlos Salcedo.
All right, y'all. So basically, it looks like he about to be spending the rest of his life in prison. That's what it's looking like to us. But who knows? God may make a miracle happen. He could possibly make a miracle happen. What you think, baby?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know. Who is he? No, I mean, you know, to be able to beat a case like this, a RICO case?
You know who he reminded me of? I'm going to tell y'all when I come back what this whole thing reminded me of. Two movies. Let go.
Prominent music and community figures is now facing serious criminal charges.
That's right. Federal authorities say Eugene Big U Henly led a violent criminal enterprise responsible for murder, extortion, and fraud.
KCAL News anchor Gio Insignaris joins us now with the story that is shocking a whole lot of people tonight.
That's certainly an understatement, Juan. Susie, good evening to both of you. Authorities describing Eugene Big U Henly as a man who presented himself as an entertainment entrepreneur and a community leader. We've even reported on his charitable efforts as recently as this past Christmas. But federal investigators now say he ran what they're calling a mafia-like organization responsible for serious crimes across L.A. Federal agents say Eugene Henly led what they're calling the Big U Enterprise, a criminal organization tied to the Rollin' 60s Crips street gang. According to a 107-page complaint, Henly and his associates allegedly extorted professional athletes and musicians, including NBA star Draymond Green and Lakers legend Shaquille O'Neal, persuading them to donate to his charities and later allegedly transferring the money to his personal bank accounts.
The facts alleged in the complaint paint a very different picture. It is one of a murderer, a thief, a liar, and a cheat, and the criminals that enabled him.
Authorities also say Henly is linked to the 2021 murder of an aspiring rapper whose body was found in the Las Vegas desert. Investigators accuse Henly of fatally shooting the young musician over a dispute. In addition to violent crimes, prosecutors say Henly defrauded donors, including celebrities and companies, funneling charity funds into his personal accounts. His organization, Developing Options, received millions from LA's Gang Reduction and Youth Development Program.
He used that goodwill to benefit himself. He diverted money from that charity and lined his own pockets with it, and that money was ultimately traced, and that we can show that he used it for personal purposes.
Dr. Georgia Leap, an adjunct professor of social welfare at UCLA, is an expert in gangs and community justice. She knew Henly through her work and says this latest news is heartbreaking but not shocking.
He was a very charismatic, very arresting, no pun intended, a very arresting personality. And, you know, he had the smile and he had the charisma and he could talk to kids and he could talk to OGs and everybody in between.
I got a Ninja Turtle set and I got a Spider-Man set.
Last Christmas, he collected $40,000 in donations for a South LA toy drive. But the night before the event, he claimed a truck containing all the toys was stolen. He offered up security video of the truck driving off and pleaded with the community to donate again. It did. At the time, Henly called it a great save by the community.
To think that somebody was stealing a bunch of toys, stealing Christmas, that's kind of crazy.
Henly's community roots also stretch to other major Southern California figures. He helped launch the career of rapper Nipsey Hussle and starred in a 2021 FX docuseries called Hip Hop Uncovered. Henly's son is also LA Chargers linebacker Dayan Henly.
The world of crime, not just with gangs, but the world of crime is seductive. And even when people say they've walked away, a minority, a small number, get lured back in.
Henly, who previously served 13 years in prison for a drug-related robbery, turned himself in Wednesday afternoon. He'll face charges of extortion, human trafficking, fraud, and murder. Henly is among 19 people accused in the wide-ranging charges. As for the long-term impact, experts believe a sense of betrayal from community members is understandable, but won't deter the long-term goal of helping others.
I think once people deal with that sense of betrayal, they're going to look at others who they trust and continue to put their faith in them.
Federal authorities say this case is part of a broader effort to combat organized crime in L.A. and ensure community safety. Now,
so he facing life. That's what he's gonna say. Eugene seemed like he one of them ninjas that was headed to go turn himself in, and probably was like, "Oh, they lie. They lie. I ain't commit nothing fraud. Nothing fraud. I'm finna go down here and I'm finna plead my case. They lie. Now I know I done did some things, but I ain't did no fraud. I did no fraud. I don't know. You just put me in the mind of that. But the two movies that he actually, this whole story reminded me of was number one, In Too Deep. Shout out. Yeah. It was God in the movie. And told Niecy up. Told Niecy up. Oh my gosh. He told Niecy up. Okay? Baby, come back so they don't think that you got off the show. They could be like, man, this ninja done got mad and got off the show, y'all. He gone. He gone. Food crazy. And then the second movie it kind of reminded me of was American Gangster with Denzel Washington. Gotta give him a hand for this movie as well. Chinchilla. That's all I can say. Chinchilla, baby.
20%.
Oh, Chinchilla. 20%. And that's when it went down. And he also introduced us to
Red Top gave you the package?
Family Can Get It Too.
Where's my money?
You hear me? He also introduced us to Family Can Get It Too. Because he tore his brother up in that car, baby. Yes. So, that's what that reminds me of, y'all. I don't even want to say, I'm going to say prayers goes out to the families that really needed him. That's who I'm going to pray for. The families that really needed him. Because apparently he was doing a whole lot in the community. Do people get punished for that? I think so, but do you think people feel like I'm doing all this good, bad can't come at me or catch up with me or nothing like that because I am doing good in the community?
It's just that, you know what I'm saying, there's hopes that
you
know
don't get caught.
Not that I won't get caught.
Hey, Mama Peach.
You'll have more
hey, Miss Carolyn.
Empathy and sympathy for me when you know what I do. It's not like I'm just doing it to be doing it. I'm doing it to help take care of the community. I'm doing it to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So hopefully, you know what I'm saying, you'll see that I'm a good-hearted person. If the product that I was selling was a different product, if it was cell phones or toilet tissue or something else that just made me this successful, it's just the product that I'm selling.
Okay.
The other part is murder. Shit. You can fight all these other charges, but you got you on murder charges too, my guy.
Exactly.
So I mean, we can fight everything else, but again, you know, you gotta have some type of proof.
Got to.
You can have all the witnesses you want. You gotta have some type of proof. Because witnesses could lie too.
So can.
You know, just because you got a witness don't mean that your witness is telling the truth. A lot of witnesses have been coerced by the police already.
Hey,
this is what we need y'all to say.
Carolyn, now ain't she our auntie?
Yeah.
Hey, Auntie Carolyn. Auntie Carolyn, I say it all the time when I be on Facebook. I'm like, I know that's my auntie.
That's
I'm gonna start calling her auntie. What's up, BG? She said, not the toys, though. Not the toys, though. So, y'all.
Put nothing in that truck.
I'm finna jump to something different because there is another story that we definitely got to talk about. The woman in California. I'm sure you guys may not have heard this. I heard about it today. That she had went to have conjugal. Is that how you pronounce it? How you pronounce it?
Conjugal?
Conjugal visits. And yeah, it turned to a fatality. So, yes, it's so sad. But we're going to talk about that after the commercial break. But before we get into this commercial break, we got to talk about this, y'all. We got to talk about this. Y'all might not be too happy with. No, this ain't. Okay, we can show this. We can show this, and then we'll go to a commercial break after this. Because I do want more people in here when we come to this next topic. So right now, this is Lil Ronnie G Money. Y'all know I've been following this story. Him and his daughter was murdered at the car wash. They finally been laid to rest, and they actually allegedly buried them together in the same casket. And as you can see, the casket is so colorful and got both their pictures on there and everything. So we just gonna run with it. We just gonna run with it that they are both in the same casket.
He could come in, he'll light up a room for sure. He had a smile, character, very charismatic. You know, he was one of a kind.
You had so much love to give because your mommy and daddy loved you so much. You had so much to overflow and give to other people.
Tough day for family and friends. They're packing into the Great Commission Baptist Church this morning to remember Lil Ronnie, also known as Chucky, and his 5-year-old daughter, Armani Sibley. They were both shot and killed earlier this month at a car wash in Forest Hill. We do know that 2 men have been arrested and charged with their murders, but police have not yet named a motive here for that violence.
He could come in.
Oh, shoot. No. Hold on, y'all. That wasn't the end of that. I was supposed to move to the next one. Hold on, I might be able to, yeah. Hold on. I'll just share this one. Y'all give me a second. I'm like, wait a minute, that was awfully quick. But no, that wasn't the end. So, give me a second, give me a second, give me a second. There it is right here. So we're going to have to hear from the beginning. No,
He could come in, he'll light up a room.
Okay, so this is the casket. This is the baby. This is him and the baby's casket together. You can see it a little bit close up. It just got a lot of stuff on there. And this is the magazine cover that they was on. Oh no, actually that is the obituary. This is their obituary. It look like a magazine.
They do.
Yeah, but it's their obituary. And then this is the inside, I'm assuming. What you think?
Mm-hmm.
This the obituary?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's the obituary. This is nice, though. I like it. It's different. You know, ain't nobody with the same old stuff no more. We making things different now. So this is nice.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of that lately.
Different obituaries and stuff being made. Me too. Me too. And it's okay. It's okay. Who said everything got to go the way it's supposed to go forever and ever and ever and ever? Nobody. Nobody at all. So let's get into our commercial break, y'all. When we come back from our commercial break, we are about to talk about child support. Yes, child support. Yeah, the daughter said, Mama, you should not be spending my child support on your other kids. She said that child support is supposed to be for me and only me. So we're going to talk about that when we come back. Okay?
Ooh.
Yeah, ooh. Let's get into this commercial break, y'all. Y'all go ahead and think about what y'all going to say. Think about what y'all going to say. Here we go. Hey, y'all. It's your girl, The Missus. The Missus with the kisses, baby. Mwah. Thank y'all so much for joining tonight. Y'all already know what it is, baby. It's Friday. It is Friday where we do love and relationships with me and my husband. Okay? my husband. Nah, I'm just kidding, y'all. But thank y'all so much for joining us each and every Friday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Continue to watch this show, okay? We are headed on back to the show. We got some more love and relationships to talk about. Yes, love and relationship. I don't care what Poolie got to say. We're going to throw some crime in there, too. All right. Love you guys. Come on. Let's go. Let's continue to see the show. Bye.
Warning. Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107.
All right, y'all. So I just had the conversation with husband, and I just told husband, be mindful of the things that you finna say. Because, this be touchy subjects for people. Now, I ain't saying get on here and lie in front. I ain't saying that, but just be mindful of the things that you gonna say after this. Why do you have your eyes closed on the show?
Cause my eyes itching.
You ain't scratching them. Here we go, y'all.
My 16-year-old daughter feels entitled to my child support I get from her father. How would you handle this? I also think her father is putting things in her head. Either way, the money he sends is for me to care for her, and she doesn't grasp paying my bills, which also benefits her siblings, is part of this. My dad told me how much he pays you in child support, and he showed me. I just don't understand how my dad pays $1,900 in child support. When I ask for something, you say no. Also, you use the money my dad sends to take care of me to spend on Aaron and Jess, who I assume are her other siblings, and likely they don't share the same dad. That's just my assumption. When I ask for something, it's always a problem, and you threaten to take my phone away when I do anything you don't like. If it wasn't for me being here and my dad paying you, if it wasn't for me being here, she misses some words, and my dad paying, you couldn't afford to keep the house. I do love you, but I feel like you take advantage of having me here. I'd rather live with my dad, and I just want you to know for it to happen without making a big issue. I don't think it's right. I don't benefit from my dad's child support, yet you spend it.
I can't really say there got to be something more to the story. It just sounds like a spoiled child. Because
how's she spoiled?
That sounds spoiled to me because I don't think that it is the child's place to get the money directly. Like, child support is not for the child. I mean, it's supposed to be to take care of the child, but it doesn't go directly to the child. It is for the parent to take care of the child. So if the money that is being given to the mother is to pay the house bills, is to make sure the child has groceries and has lunch or whatever for the week, like, that's what the mother has to do with the money.
What about the other thing?
It's not, and even if she decides to, like, give the child, like, allowance once a week with that money, then that's her prerogative as a parent. But it's not like, okay, yeah, daddy paid the child support, give me my half or give me whatever. Like, no child does that. That's not for you to do.
But there's other kids in the house that aren't
that are benefiting,
that are benefiting off her portion of
well,
the house.
I would think, because if the mom is going to the grocery store to make sure that everybody has lunch, like, if that comes out of the $1,900 for everybody to benefit from the groceries that I put in the house, then that's just what it is.
Where are the other kids' fathers?
Am I taking the money that my baby father number one is giving me to only say, okay, let me make sure Leslie has lunch for the week, but I don't know, I'm gonna wait till baby daddy number two gives me money for the other two?
That's what you get. That's because God knows you're saying some off the wall outrageous shit and your ring fell off.
Yeah. You would not. How much of that there? Like, what does she get?
Like, no.
I want you to. Are you done? I am done.
Let her cook.
No, I just want.
What is she cooking?
No, you just seem like let her.
Figure it out. Go ahead.
Y'all seem like y'all all against me already, so go ahead. No, what y'all gotta say? I'm already done speaking. Oh, okay. Go ahead. Whoever.
Can I just say something? I don't know how it is in other states, but in the state of New Jersey, there's a class that you have to take when you putting someone on child support, where they explain that the money that you get from child support is supposed to be for the household. So it's supposed to be to pay the water, the electric, the house, the food, whatever it is that you need in order to support the household where the kid lives. So I don't know if this happens everywhere, but it should.
Interesting.
No, it should not.
We need to take a class?
No, well, the thing is, what she said was that the money is for the household. And that's where I draw the line when it comes to, bro, it's a hard stop.
Hey, guys.
I'm on mute. I have never been a single mother. And I'm so thankful for that. I thank God. I hope I never have to be a single mom. But I agree with everything both those women just said. Hands down. And that's coming from a person that has never been a single mom. My mother was not a single mom. My mom was always married. And I dated and married somebody that was a single father
Move on
and all
to
of
the
that.
next thing. I want to hear the good shit. I don't want to hear all this petty shit you talking about.
That was it.
That's petty. Let's go.
What was petty about that?
Well, what you just went through?
No, what's petty about that? You don't think that people have these conversations at all?
I'm saying.
And it don't be nothing major?
I don't have to be a single mother to know that shit is some bullshit. I don't have to be a single father to know that that's some bullshit.
What was some bullshit?
What was going on in that clip?
Oh, so you feel differently, or you feel the same?
I feel differently. You take care of your house. This is, what is it called? Child support?
Child support.
Not your support.
No, she didn't say that.
It's called child support. No. What she said on there is through the state, and it varies with different states, that it counts for water, gas, lights.
Yeah.
You know, it's for the house.
Yes. Yes. That is true.
So, again, I could be making this your job. All you do is stay at home and take care of my kid, and I pay all your bills.
Okay, so she goes to work. You go to work. You pay $1,900 a month in child support. The lights is about to get cut off, and she receives your $1,900, but her check ain't came yet. Her lights should get cut off because she shouldn't use your $1,900 for the light bill. Do you want your $1,900 to go strictly to your child?
No.
So what is the $1,900 for?
So what is it that you spend money on the child? What are you buying for the child?
What do you want your $1,900 to be spent on as a man? To all the men out there that has this problem.
First of all, I want to spend on my child.
How do you want? You got to be specific. Apparently,
what does my child need? If you
do your child need lights?
Okay, wait a minute. So if you want to get aggressive like that, let's talk about it then. Call me and tell me that she needs shoes. Then I give her some shoes. Call me and tell me she needs some pants. I get her some pants. But if she needs shoes, and that's all she needs, you don't need $1,900.
The courts said you pay this woman $1,900 a month. What specifics do you and all the other men out there in the world that goes against what this woman just said? What else? What does it need?
Whatever the child needs.
The child needs lights. The child needs water. The child needs
all of that. So when I spend the $1,900, You needed lights, gas, water, this, that, and the third. I done gave you the $1,900, but my child done called me back and say she don't have no shoes, no clothes, no school, nothing. What do you mean?
I agree with that.
I just sent $1,900 over there for the month, and you mean to tell me you don't have nothing? And mind you, there's what, 2 other kids that's staying there that's not my child, and they're benefiting off of the money that I'm sending over there. Where's they daddy at? Why they daddy ain't paying child support like I'm paying child support?
Why didn't you take into consideration that this girl got 2, 3, 4, 5 other baby daddies?
No,
and you just want to be an extra baby daddy.
No. My child is the oldest. My child is the oldest.
Okay, if your child is the oldest.
These 2, after I was done with her, I was done with her. She had 2 more kids. I'm paying child support. But now my child support is going for 3 kids, not 1. So what you taking the money from 1 kid to spend on 3 kids is something that 1 kid is not getting, because you're taking it and spending the money on them and the household.
This is why fathers need to be more involved in their kids' life.
And it sounds
and
like
I'm gonna put it on there.
And that's why she said she want to go stay with her daddy.
Well, then she need to go. Mama, you need to let her go stay with her daddy then. Because now you want to bring up the other kids, like she said. The other kids is there, and the other kids is benefiting off of her kid, off of the money. Now, as a father, don't you think it would be nice if she take her out to eat? Take her to McDonald's whenever she wants to. This is your only child. Take her out to McDonald's. Take her to Applebee's. Take her here. Take her to get her nails done. Is it fair for those other kids to just sit there and wish that their daddy would do the same thing? Yeah, it ain't your fault that she fucked around and got a crazy ass baby daddy that don't want to be involved.
You just made it sound dumb fucked up just now, because now you making it sound like if I come and get my child, I'm wrong.
If you come and get just your child only?
Yes.
No, I don't think that's wrong.
If I come and get my child, I am no longer paying child support. So
I don't think that's wrong.
So now guess what's going to happen? You're going to have to find another way to pay for that house, pay for them bills, and
true.
pay for them other 2 damn kids over there.
That's true. That's true.
So with that being said, that child support should not just be for the household. It should be for that child. That's why it's called child support.
And see, but that's what a lot of...
It's called spousal support.
That's what a lot of ninjas do. They just say, it's supposed to be for the child. It's supposed to be for child support. Give me specifics. Don't no baby daddy want to give specifics. Because at the end of the day, you cannot say that.
You can't give specifics when you don't live there. You don't know exactly what's needed in the house. Oh, the bills need to be paid.
So therefore, you're just gonna keep asking your child every time you talk to him.
Apparently,
so what happened? What did your mama give you the money? Did your mama buy you anything? If she's calling saying, "Daddy, I didn't get the shoes that I'm supposed to get," yes, that's a problem. Because when you sent that child support over, maybe you should have possibly said, "Can you make sure that she get them shoes? She asked me to get her these shoes. Can you get shoes out the child support money? Why I gotta be taking out the child support money? I don't exactly really know. Like I said, I've never been in that situation.
Because it's child support.
So just because you pay child support, you shouldn't buy your child nothing else? Until the next month that the child support is due? Huh?
Yeah.
That's sad. That's sad.
It's only sad because it's a check that's being sent over every month. I don't live over there. I send a check over there every month to take care of the things that I'm not.
And you should not tell your child,
take that money,
sorry, I'm not buying you no shoes. Tell your mama to go and get your child support.
To be responsible and spread that money the right way.
Told me not to bring this clip in here. That's why he was trying to hurry up and get past it in the beginning.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Because you know doggone well that I wasn't going to agree with no mess like that.
Mess like what?
Anytime your child calls you and say that she
Give
needs
me my
something or
child.
she wants something,
Give me my child.
go and fight for your child.
Now I gotta fight for my child.
She's in my custody.
Do you see what I'm saying now?
He's in my custody. She's in my custody. Go fight for him if you want him that bad.
But do you see what I'm
Or
saying?
do like
now?
a father should
But
do.
do you see what I'm saying now? Instead of you just saying, okay, because I'm not well enough to take care of her. I'm
well enough to take care of her just because I'm using your child support.
No, you not.
To pay for my lights,
no,
my rent.
It'll be your lights and your rent.
It's her rent too. She gotta live here.
If she wasn't there, guess who still gotta live there?
Let's move
Give
on,
me
y'all.
my child and take care of
we got some
yourself.
comments. We got some comments. The child who gets support from her dad, should not be suffering for her siblings to have things that she doesn't. Let's read that again. The child who gets support from her dad should not be suffering for her siblings to have things that she doesn't. Hey, Miss Rose, how are you? I mean, they shouldn't have to suffer at all. They shouldn't have no shoes.
I'm being punished because my brothers and sisters ain't got no dad.
And that's why I said I agree with that part. I agree that no, they should not be suffering at all whatsoever. That child should have everything that she needs, even if the other kids is lacking. Even though I feel like they shouldn't be lacking. I don't know. If I get a $1,900 check,
because they mama lacking.
if I get a $1,900 check and I'm a single mom, that $1,900 is going to be included in my work check that I get. It is not going to be included in Kirsten's fund. This is just for Kirsten's only. No. It's going to all be one. One pot. One pot. But this is what happened. These are the consequences. You know, me and Poolie, we married. And I told y'all since day one, we're going to advocate for marriage. This is the consequences that you have to take when you decided not to get married first and then have your kids and then stay married on top of it. Because you got to stay married too. It ain't easy, but you do it. Because you want to do it. Okay? So let's make sure we add that too.
But again, if you're going through some things, it's understandable that you're using the money for what you're using it for. But at some point,
I'm not finna get my lights cut off and I get $1,900.
I'm not saying get your lights cut off. You making it sound like I'm saying don't ever use it for bills. Don't ever use it to get food in the house. I'm saying don't use it to pay other fucking kids.
Well, that's how you sounded.
Don't use it, you know what I'm saying, to get your nails done.
I agree.
Don't use it to pay your car note. This is not what I'm here for. I'm here to help my child. I'm not here to help you take care of your children. I'm here to help you take care of my child. And it started like that, and now it's some other shit because you done went and got knocked up by 2 other dudes. Or 1 dude, and he gave you 2 more babies. Where's his spousal support? Where's his child support?
Okay, and then with that being said, when y'all ninjas decide to go out there and have 4, 5, and 6 other kids, don't take away from my $1,900 because you got to take care of them other kids by them other baby mamas. Let's keep it 100. Let me keep getting my $1,900 and give them other mamas their $1,900 too, and then you ain't got nothing.
Oh, so now I can't spread my money evenly towards all my kids.
You saying I can't do it?
I said my money.
And these are all my kids.
Said, my money. This is not. I'm sending my money over to you for my child. I'm not sending my money over there for you for your child.
Baby, once it come through my hands,
you understand
it's
that?
mine.
Do you understand that?
It's mine. No, I'm not gonna use it to go get my nails done. I'm not gonna go buy me no outfits. I got my own money.
When I come and get my child and drop my child off,
but if I'm gonna go shopping
I did
for
not
one,
bring your other kids nothing to eat either.
and that's dirty.
It's
That's
not
childish
dirty.
and it's dirty.
It's not childish and
It
dirty.
is.
Then I should
As
have.
a grown man
If that's the
or
case,
as a grown
if
woman,
that's the case,
you
I
should
should have
not
picked
want
your
to see
kids up.
another child. And
If
you have
that's the
some
case,
that
I
do
should have
that.
picked your children
And you
up.
have some that do that.
Yeah, I'm not.
Don't. I wouldn't even go there if I was you. Well, that was a good one. Let's move
I
on.
don't like your other baby daddy anyways either.
Let's move on.
Come on, man. Make this make sense. I'm finna kick it with your kids.
Hey,
That's why your kids call me daddy. Yeah, he call me daddy sometimes.
Y'all, we are learning how to be very more and more transparent. You know, being able to tell you guys a little bit more each time.
Tania's learning more how to be transparent.
You need to. You need
I'm
to.
transparent.
You know. Because you didn't just tell the truth. So don't sit there and don't you go there.
What
Do
truth
not
I
go
didn't
there.
tell?
Don't go there.
What truth I didn't tell?
We'll talk about it after the
No,
show.
no.
Oh, no.
No. What truth are you talking about?
So, other kids want coming over?
What you mean?
You just said that you shouldn't have to go pick up the other kids. Turn around. Oh. They've been itching. And you just cut your head. Sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. Y'all know sometimes we forget we on live. Something look right on my husband. I had to make sure.
Yeah, some bullshit.
What, you got scared?
Scared of what? I know my wife.
Whatever.
What is this? What the fuck you mean, what is this? What you think it is? Yep.
Pull it out. I'm very observant. Very, very observant. But Pooley's more observant than I am when it comes to the kids. I will say that. He's more observant. Wait! Why is you staring at me like that?
Because I want to get back on the subject.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, what you had to say?
Another child ain't never came over here to visit with your daughter. Huh?
I didn't say it like that.
That's what. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
No, I did
And then
not.
you want me to bring it. You want me to say it again out loud.
I said.
Then you want me to say it out loud.
I said child support.
No.
I said
You said I got to
pick-
go over there and pick up the other kids too. That's what you just said.
I picked up other kids because I want to pick up other kids, not because you got other kids. You don't have other kids.
Because you wanted to pick up other kids.
No, because you wanted to pick up other kids.
Where my fan at?
Yeah.
Where my fan at?
Yeah.
Who?
You.
No, whatever. You're right. Because that's the type of person that I am.
And we probably
And
argued,
he the
we
same
and
way.
we probably argued that day.
No, because you was right along with it. Don't act. Don't act Brando. Don't act Brando.
You know
You
me.
don't know who gonna see this show.
You know me.
You gonna know who gonna see
And
this
you
show.
know me.
Let me stop. Let me quit gaslighting. I'm just playing. I do not gaslight at all. Never have. No, I do not. Don't shake your head, yes, because I'm not a gaslighter at all. Oh, I said we went away. Y'all, we got another story. Let's go to the conjugal visits that this lady talking about she got going on. Shots fired. Here we go.
We spoke with the victim's family, and they're demanding answers. They want to know why an inmate with such a violent history like this was allowed to have unsupervised visits in the first place.
The most giving
plain-hearted person.
62-year-old Stephanie Dowles was always trying to help others, her mother, Ovita Wilson, says.
I would often tell my sweetheart, you can't save the world.
Dowles was a mother herself to 2 sons, grandmother to 6. She was a hairstylist and a small business owner in the Los Angeles area, known to her family as Stevie. We spoke to them on Zoom.
Stevie was literally the glue that held the family together,
making her loss all the more difficult.
We were just devastated.
Dowles died during an overnight visit with an inmate at Mule Creek State Prison in Ione just before 3 a.m. last November. Now, 4 months later, the Amador County coroner confirmed her family's fears, finding the death was a homicide. The coroner says she was strangled.
How could they just, let this happen and just don't get it?
Armand Torres says the prison should be held accountable. He says his mom was visiting her husband, David Brinson, there.
They would read the Bible together. He was in school in there because she was pushing him to try to be this better person.
But Brinson is serving 4 consecutive life terms with a 20-year determinate sentence on top of that, without the possibility of parole, all after his 1993 conviction of 4 murders.
My mom was just left alone, and she, called for help, I'm sure, and there's nothing she could do.
Officials say the criminal investigation is still underway, so as of now, no one's been charged with Dowles' murder. But it happened during a family visit, which the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation website describes as a visit in private apartment-like facilities on prison grounds that can last approximately 30 to 40 hours. It was just after 2 a.m. on November 13th when CDCR says Brinson used the phone in that apartment-like facility to tell officers his wife had passed out.
Given the history that this guy has already, we kind of just, wanted to know, how is it even, possible for them to be unsupervised?
The CDCR website shows inmates blocked from those privileges are limited to those on death row, those convicted of sex offenses, those going through the reception process upon arrival to a prison, or anyone under disciplinary restrictions. There's no mention of multiple murder convictions.
Do you think that policy should change moving forward?
It has to. There has to be something has to be done, because it's not fair.
CDCR says inmates have to meet strict criteria for these family visits, like sustained good behavior, for example. And they say the visits are meant to support family connection and rehabilitation. And Dowles' family did say that she had visited Brinson several times before this, and those visits seem to have gone well. So they say at the time they didn't really think much of it, like they now believe they probably should have. Back to you.
And our investigative team also looked into what, if any, security measures are in place during those prison visits. The CDCR operations manual shows that inmates have to present themselves for account at least 4 times within a 24-hour period, and the watch commander can also order unscheduled inspections. But otherwise, the manual explains every effort is made to ensure the inmate's privacy.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. Would you move?
Yeah, baby, we on.
I know.
Come on.
Play too much.
That's what you doing. Stop.
Sorry, y'all. Oh, he plays too much. If y'all only knew. If y'all only knew. But anyways, I feel like if we can hurry up and wrap this show up, completely making me mad over here. I feel like they need to cancel conjugal visits. That's how I feel. Y'all beat inmates. Some of y'all kill inmates.
Conjugal visits shouldn't be for lifers. Let's just say that.
Not for people that ain't got nothing to lose.
No. Not lifers.
He got 4 consecutive,
consecutive lives.
That's what he has, 4. I definitely feel like he needs to be in there for life. He don't need to see no family. He don't need to see his mama. He don't need to see nobody. Nobody at all.
FaceTime.
His kids.
FaceTime.
He don't even need FaceTime.
He can have that, man. I'm not finna deprive this man of, seeing his family. You know what I'm saying? He can't do
You
nothing.
better send pictures.
You can't do nothing to me over the phone. But hurt my feelings.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? But I can see you, you can see me. We can talk, we can get along, we can not get along. You know what I mean? But coming to see you and being in a closed setting alone with you, I don't know how you've been thinking. I don't know what's on your mind. This man been probably thinking about killing me ever since he got in here. And nigga ain't never said nothing to me. He ain't called me in 20 years. Oh, now you want to come see me. I got something for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you don't know what's going on in these folks' minds, you know what I'm saying, when they down like that.
Exactly.
You know, and sometimes it be some of the worst stuff that could be going through a person's mind while they in there. You know what I'm saying? And then come out and, you know what I'm saying, act on the things that they was thinking about when they were in there. But again, folks that got life, I don't think they should get conjugal visits at all.
No, because they ain't got nothing to lose.
Nothing.
Here you got.
You know what I'm saying? Not unless he has life with parole.
Exactly. That's different, y'all. That's different.
Life with parole. When you got 4 consecutive life sentences, ain't no parole. Ain't no parole. You got 4 consecutive. You not getting out, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got 2 like consecutive. You probably not getting out, bro. But you got life with parole. You can probably get out in 20 years. You can probably get out in 15 years. You know what I'm saying? You might do the whole 25.
But you still got the opportunity to get out.
Opportunity to get out. So yes, I can understand, you know what I'm saying, you having conjugal visits and having visits like that because again, it helps you build a relationship with your family, people outside, so that you, when you do transition out of there, you'll be okay when you get out. Versus not being able to see him, not being able to talk to him, not being able to have one-on-ones with him. And then when you get out, it's all hell.
True.
You know?
True.
But again, for somebody that got life, nah. Especially after seeing this little situation right here, like, there's no way that woman was supposed to die in there.
Not at all. Not at all. And the family wasn't so concerned because she been having visits. This is her husband now. So they had to be boyfriend and girlfriend first. You know what I'm saying? And now she done married him. So she had been going. They had no concern. They said everything was going good. And then all of a sudden, boom. That's the thing with killers. It could be all of a sudden. They just snap. Their mental health kick in. Or they just crazy.
It can, but again, like you said, people can just flip.
Mm-hmm.
It can just turn from all good to all bad.
But they have shown us.
It can go.
He has shown us that he's in there with 4 consecutive life sentences. He done killed somebody. So therefore, he has already shown us what he's capable of. So no, she shouldn't have went to go visit him. She shouldn't have married him. He's never getting out.
Did she marry him while he was in there?
Probably did. Ain't no
Did
telling.
she beat him while he was in there?
Probably did. Ain't no telling. They never said.
Right. Excuse me. With that being said,
you ain't even drinking no wine.
With that being said, she shouldn't have never been there if she met him in there.
Well, we're gonna leave on that note.
But if she met him outside of there, I can understand.
Clear it up.
I can understand. Yeah, I can understand more if him and her was something before he went in. Mm-hmm. And now he's doing these life sentences. Because whatever he could have did could have been for her.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We don't know the circumstance of how that relationship evolved, got started. But again, conjugal visits for lifers should be a no-go.
Well, maybe that's a law that can be changed.
Again, I understand.
After this happened.
I understand what they're for and how y'all trying to go about doing things.
You understand what? How they trying to go about doing what? I don't understand.
Having visits from family.
Okay, well the kids need to be coming, and then they all sit in the room together.
He might not have kids,
but he kills people. He's a bad person.
He killed people. People that kill people don't make them bad people. We just watched this woman kill the pastor. Is she bad people?
Oh, then no. If he's putting it like that, then
but she can still go to jail for life.
Mm-hmm.
She could have did that to 3 people that was trying to take her life. Now she got 3 consecutive life sentences, 1 for each one of them.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
We got a lot of people that's locked up like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because if we don't have enough money to defend ourselves like that, we can be in the right. We could be defending ourselves, standing our ground. Let one of us stand our ground out here like Trayvon Martin and whatever his name was, and see if we can get a stand your ground like he did and just get off scot-free.
Oh, you talking about the killer?
Zimmerman.
Yeah, George Zimmerman.
See if we can get off like Zimmerman did.
No.
But we were standing our ground. We were doing everything like he did. Everything.
If that
and we still
lady
don't get off.
If Samantha wouldn't have had it recorded, if Samantha wouldn't have had her friends with her, and yeah, those 2. There was one more I thought I was gonna say. Maybe I think of it. But if Samantha didn't have those two things, Samantha would be locked up for life. I do believe, because Pastor Ricky Floyd had the community behind him. Social media. That was the 3rd thing.
And it's
social media.
And it's still a possibility she ended up doing some time. It's still a possibility she ended up doing some time. I don't think she is. It's still a possibility.
Yeah, it's always a possibility.
For me, when that happened, that right there is definition of stand your ground. Self-defense, that was not self-defense. He did not pose a threat to your life.
I think he did.
He did not. I didn't see a weapon. I didn't see his hands go at her throat. As far as that video
was concerned, very aggressive, he was charging at me.
He wasn't charging. He was walking.
Do we have to play it again?
I'm not saying he wasn't aggressive.
Okay, that's all I said. He was aggressive and he was coming at me.
But he was walking.
He wasn't walking like a normal person.
He was walking aggressively because he had that look on his face.
And that too, the look.
And he was moving like he wasn't running. He wasn't speed walking, but he was walking like he had intentions. That's it. I walk like that on a regular basis. That's just how I walk. When people see me, they think I'm up to something. I swear to God. Oh, he finna do something. No, I'm just walking. This is just how I walk. But again, an aggressive walk does not mean that I'm finna put your life in danger. I'm not doing anything to you to say I'm harming you. I have done nothing to you to make you pull out a gun. I haven't showed you a weapon. In order for you to pull a weapon on me, you have to see a weapon. I can't just be walking towards you and you shoot me. That's the stuff police can do. You and I can't do that. You walking towards me does not mean you're about to kill me.
So you think she gonna get some time?
It's a possibility.
Okay.
I'm not saying she is. I'm not saying she isn't. I'm just saying it's a possibility because that video does not show that man physically putting your life in danger. Shall I say that?
Well, let's
see.
He
didn't look like he was putting your life in danger.
He
looked
to me, it looked like it.
But again,
if somebody, here we go.
I'm backing back 3 times now. When I do that, you know. Back the fuck up. Back the fuck up, nigga. Back the fuck up, nigga. I'm telling you.
What if he was just trying to take her keys or take the phone out of her hand? He wasn't trying to do anything to bodily harm her. And she shot and killed him. You see what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying in that situation. Self-defense is the least amount of force necessary to get away. That is not self-defense, because of all that bagging up she did, she could have kept bagging up and kept bagging up and kept bagging up. She didn't want to bag up no more. She said, you see, I took 3 steps. She wasn't bagging up no more. I'm done bagging up. She could have avoided all that by keep bagging up.
It says, does Ohio have a stand your ground rule? And the answer starts off, however. However,
that's tough.
Ohio law subscribes to the stand your ground doctrine, which means you do not have a duty to retreat under certain circumstances. Ohio does not have a stand your ground law unless you are in your vehicle. Your life is on the line when you are charged with a violent crime. Yeah, we're going to have to follow this story. She is out on bond right now, so that's a good thing. She is out on bond. So, y'all, this is our last one. This is going to be very, very quick. Very, very quick. Poolie, me and you get a divorce. We still friends because we got 2 kids to take care of. And I get sick, I go to the hospital. But you done got remarried again. You done got remarried again. Me and you got a divorce. But we still got a good co-parenting going on because we still got to take care of our kids. And I get real sick, and I'm in the hospital. And you want to come visit me. Are you able to come visit me, being that you have now remarried? Here we go.
About the police. Really? Who worry about the police? And so I came to visit my ex-wife. And so what? No. Friends once upon a time. Did you tell me about it? Did you tell me about it? She's just the ex-wife. I'm the wife. I'm the one that's supposed to be here. Who told you to come up here? Huh? Where you going? Why are you running? Why are you running? What? Yeah. Yes, you are. No, you're going to stop and you're going to talk to me about this because you're supposed to be in the studio. That's what you told me. You were supposed to be. My best friend had to call me and tell me you was up here at the hospital. Yeah, I got eyes everywhere, sir. Yeah. No, sir. I don't think so. Yeah. Okay.
She could have. Anything happens, I don't know if she's gonna be safe or not.
And when were you supposed to tell me? I don't care what's going on with her. You didn't tell me nothing. You didn't tell me anything. All right, you sure right. All right, well, you can sleep here at the hospital. Don't come home. Don't come home. Yeah, don't come home. Nobody playing with you. Who worry about the police?
Yeah, first of all, women, y'all need to understand what assault is. Keep y'all hands to yourselves, please. Keep your hands to yourself.
You need to know what battery is too, damn it.
That too. Quit throwing stuff at people and quit hitting on folks. Because when they turn around and break you down, then what? You ready to call the police? Oh, you hit me. You hit me first. Yeah. You almost knocked me out. Shit. But anyways, first of all, don't go up to the hospital acting a fool. Wait till he come home, and then y'all discuss it at home. If you don't want him inside your house, wait outside for him. Or put the location on. And when you see he getting ready to pull up in the driveway, then go outside. If you don't want him inside your house. But don't go nowhere else acting a fool. Because I'm sorry, y'all, that's exactly what she did. She went up there and acted a plumb fool. The foolishness at its finest. I understand that sometimes you be angry and you just don't know what to do. That's why you got people that just snapped and they in prison for the rest of their life.
But the problem with that situation is
He should have said something.
He lied.
Yeah.
He told her one thing and he was doing something else.
Yeah.
So that was deceitful. So that's
what made her extra angry.
That's where that extra came from.
I agree.
So I get that part of it. So he was wrong for that. But if he had just told her, I don't think, and she still snapped about it, that's where it gets a little messed up.
Because no matter what, he did have a relationship with this lady. No matter how you look at it. They probably had kids together.
They still had a relationship. I thought that's what you said. They still had kids together.
I don't know if they had kids together, but it was his ex-wife. That's all it said. That's his ex-wife. He may have said that they had kids together.
You said co-parenting. They still co-parenting. They had a good co-parenting relationship.
That's what they could have possibly had, a good co-parenting relationship. Or was that the other story that I was talking about?
No, it was this one.
Oh, okay, it was this one. Well, y'all, we finna get out of here. Just think twice before you start doing radical things. Please think twice. Because at the end of the day, you're here because you have a purpose.
Think 3 times.
Think 3 times.
Maybe even 4 if you can.
Maybe 5. You know, remember that you got kids. For the ones that do have kids at home, remember you got kids before you just start flipping out, acting crazy. Because at the end of the day,
use your mind before your heart.
Yeah.
Use your mind before your heart, because your heart will get you in trouble.
Yes.
Your mind will save you.
It'll save you. It will save you. Definitely. So again, y'all, thank you. Hey, Belinda. How are you?
What up, though, cousin?
Y'all, don't forget my birthday coming. My birthday coming up, baby. April 12th. I'm an Aries. You already know. April 12th, baby. I will be 46 years old, I think. 46. Anyway, it seems like I've been 45 for a long time. But I'll be 46 years old, I think. And it's my birthday. It's my birthday, April 12th.
I will quit celebrating birthdays.
It's my birthday.
I will quit celebrating birthdays.
Oh, I ain't finna quit because I celebrate your birthday and everybody else's birthday too if you my friend.
I can't even remember how old you are.
Because I celebrate everybody's birthday.
What's the purpose of celebrating birthdays if you don't remember how many birthdays you celebrate?
That ain't none of y'all business. Nah, yes it is. Yes it is. Y'all have a good night. We out of here. And on the 19th, if you want to come to my birthday party, me and Heavy, boots on the ground, baby. Boots on the ground. But we out of here. I love you guys. I will see you guys on Monday. Unless I do a dose of peach. Good night, Auntie Cat. Love you. And love you all just as well. We out of here. Y'all already know what you got to do.
For real this time.
You gotta